Over the last couple of years, I've used cold email marketing to grow my agency to 7 figures in ARR, as well as scale a coaching program past 7 figures. And what I can tell you is that a lot of that revenue was directly attributed to cold email marketing. Whether it was booking calls directly from cold email or directing some of that cold email traffic into some of my other selling assets, don't worry, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in one of the many templates I want to share with you today. But before we begin, my name is Neil, and I quickly want to ask you to subscribe to the channel. It's a very small channel, so every little bit helps. With that out of the way, I do want to mention that all 5 of these templates that I'm about to share with you are proven to work. However, which one will work for your unique business will ultimately be decided on what your business does and what sort of marketing materials you already have in place. And obviously, I want to state that these are templates. You should not copy them word for word, rather employ all of the underlying principles and strategy behind them. Don't worry, I'll walk you through all of them step by step. But all of the little tactics and hacks that I'm about to give you, those you can copy right away. Just make sure you don't overdo it. With that, let's jump into my computer and go over the 5 different email templates. I will say, if you want access to this Google Doc, there's going to be a link for it in the description down below. You can grab it for free. Let's start with email number 1, which I like to call the audit. And with every single email template, I have given some potential subject lines just to help guide and get some creative juices flowing. However, I've made an entire video about email subject lines, so if you want to dive a little bit more deeper onto that topic, be sure to check out those videos after this one. However, I think for the best way for us to go about this is to actually remove all the variables that you see in screen, and I'll then go into the underlying philosophy between each template. So let's say you are somebody that has a SEO agency. You help gym owners with their SEO on their website. So some potential subject lines would be, "Hey Joe," or "Hey name." This is an easy personalization variable that you can insert in almost any cold email sending platform. So let's say you say, "Hey Joe, I noticed this about your website." Variable would be website. If you're running ads, that would be, "I noticed this about your ads. I noticed this about your landing page," or whatever you might be helping people with. "I noticed this about your practice. I noticed this about whatever. I noticed this about your business," right? Or a potential subject line would be, "Hey, I have some suggestions about your website." And then you move on to the body. So, "Hey, while I was doing a bit of research in the gym niche, I came across your page and noticed that," and this is where you kind of have to tailor each template to your business. Let's say they have an existing asset that could use more improvements. So it would be, "Hey, I was doing a little bit of research in gyms in Chicago and I came across your website and noticed that your SEO could use some more improvement." Let's say you're doing ads, right? You're doing TikTok ads, and the niche that you're helping doesn't really have TikTok ads. So it would be the same framework, but slightly in a different way. So, "Hey Joe, I was doing a little bit of research for gyms in Chicago and I came across your page and noticed that you guys aren't running TikTok ads. Do you want me to make a quick video on how to easily either implement or fix," right? So if it's an asset that they have, so you would fix it. So how we can easily improve your SEO, or implement TikTok ads. "Do you want me to make a quick video of that completely for free?" Just reply with a quick yes, and I will put it together. And then you say best, your name, and then send from my phone. So the reason why this template works so well is, let's quickly talk about the subject line. So you're not only piquing curiosity, so you're saying, "Hey, I noticed something about whatever." So the person who's reading this email is going to be like, "Oh, what did they notice? I want to know." Or, "I have some suggestions about whatever." Again, what are the suggestions about my website, my SEO, my ads, whatever it may be. Then it's also delivering a little bit of value. So it's like, "I noticed something about," okay, what did you notice? Or you have suggestions. The person reading this email is for sure going to be opening this to figure out what's going on. The next is, "It seems like you have personalized it," right? "I was doing a little bit of research, came across your page." Now, these cold emails, they're going to be completely automated. You don't have to do the work. Only when somebody reaches out for the quick video, then you go in and you figure out, okay, I'm going to make a video for this prospect, and by that stage, the prospect is pretty qualified. They're a little bit invested, and you know that they want a solution to the problem that you're aiming to fix or implement, right? So already you're getting in front of the qualified contact. Next, having a call to action is absolutely necessary. The reason for this is most people don't know what to do with cold emails unless something directs them. So having a strong call to action, like just reply with a quick yes, tells the reader exactly what to do once they're done reading this. So if they want an easy, quick video, they will reply yes. And it increases conversions from what we found. Hey, really quickly, I just wanted to take a second to talk about something that I'm currently working on. I'm thinking of putting together a community of people who are just like me, who are obsessed with business growth, client acquisition systems, and marketing strategy. If that sounds like you and you're interested, check the top link in the description down below to be notified of when it launches. The next hack that I have is sent from iPhone. This makes it seem like you've personalized this. You were the one actually crafting this from your phone, so it's not like one of those mass message spammy emails, even though that this is, right? So this is just like a quick little hack that you can kind of indoctrinate. So like I said, assets and variables in your niche are going to be whatever your business is. So your existing, so if you're doing SEO, it would be, hey, I saw that your website could use a little bit more improvements, or your TikTok ads, saw that you aren't running TikTok ads, or if they have lead magnets and you want to optimize those, maybe you do funnel building, you do offers, or let's say you are helping people get more clients. Let's say, hey, I noticed that you don't have a digital strategy to get more clients, or you're not if you're helping chiropractors with customer retention, whatever it may be. Hey, I didn't see that you have a SMS retention strategy in place. So again, customize it to your business, but this is almost perfect for any business that is easily able to identify issues in other businesses and implement their solutions. With that, let's move on to the second email template. And this is a really fun one. It's called the lead magnet one. And again, similar to the previous example, we'll go in with actual examples so you can kind of understand this and see this in play. And then we'll break down all of the underlying principles and psychology of why this one is so effective. So potential subject lines might be, hey, name, I thought you might like this. Or, hey, do you want free access to variable? And the variable in this case is going to be a lead magnet. So this isn't revolutionary. People have been driving traffic to lead magnets for a long time. However, on cold emails, this isn't that prevalent. And I think it really should be, because it's very difficult to convince a person to jump on your product or service just off of one email. Usually there's a lot of trust building that is required. They say that potential customers require up to 7 touch points, if not more, before they consider buying from you. The lead magnets cut that time down, right? They give you additional touch points. They give you additional interactions with the customer. So let's jump into the body. So similar premise from the last template. I was doing a little bit of research for gym owners in Chicago, came across your business and thought you might benefit from, and then this is where you would insert whatever lead magnet that you have. You might benefit from this brand new checklist that I put together, this brand new webinar that I put together. And then you say, you add a little bit of social proof here as to why they should actually go through the lead magnet. So if you do this correctly, the lead magnet in itself should be entirely valuable. However, we want to just throw gasoline on the fire and say, a few people I've given access to have said it's been very valuable and helpful for them. Again, the same call to action as the last email template. If you want it, just reply with a quick yes, and I will send it. Again, this gives the reader a clear decision that they have to make and clear instructions on what to do next, as well as saying things like, hey, I will send it, kind of makes it seem like it's not a cold email and it's a little bit more personalized. And the same thing, while I was doing a little bit of research in your niche, it's not like, it makes it feel like it's coming from a place of genuine curiosity and a place of you really wanting to help them, as opposed to just a mass cold email campaign. That little of personalization, right? So some examples of lead magnets could be like, I made this mini course on how to run ads, made a free checklist for creating YouTube videos, free webinar, whatever. These can be like all of your existing sales assets. And then easy follow-up for this template would be, hey, how did you enjoy this email? If you want to take it further, you enjoyed it, can I help you book a call? Or those things. The next email template is case study plus strong offer. This one is great because you're just coming in gunslinging, saying, I get these results, I can get you this. This really works super well. So with a potential subject line, let's say, Joe, here's how I got to inside desired result that your business claims that it can get. So let's say you're a personal trainer that helps people lose 15 pounds in 15 days, right? Joe, here's how I got Sammy to lose 15 pounds in 15 days. That would be your subject line. And again, you can test out a bunch of different subject lines. This is just for education purposes, just to kind of illustrate how multiple components would kind of go together in a cold email campaign. In the body, you say, hey, I was able to help Joseph lose 30 pounds in 30 days. And we did this by, and this is where you use your own unique strategy, your unique mechanism or unique process. And let's say you don't have a unique process or unique mechanism. You run a business that's like pretty much the same as every other business. What I want you to do is brand it differently. So let's say you are a personal trainer. There's tons of personal trainers out there. And we all know like the secret of getting in great shape is diet and exercise, right? It's not super complicated. However, if you brand it differently, you can say this: we did this by employing my new 7-step alpha reduction weight loss protocol, or my new exercise methodology. Or you can do the negative: we did this by not going to the gym for more than 3 times a week, or we did this by not counting calories, right? So my new diet, right? So again, loads of people brand it, and that's something you should do, especially if your niche is saturated, right? And based on my initial research, I believe that I can get you similar results. So again, this is a little bit more personalization and a little bit more conviction in that you are going to be able to get the person you're sending the email to the desired result that you're claiming to. If this sounds interesting, we can jump on a call in the next couple of days to discuss further. Again, I haven't included the call to action, but feel free to do that. So if interested, just reply with yes, and we can jump on a call in the next couple of days to discuss further. This is you're just trying to get people on a phone. And the reason why I don't have a super strong call to action, I just have a call to action for a call, is because your offer is strong. And your desired result that you're getting your clients, that's a very strong pitch in itself, and people are going to jump on that no matter what. And then again, best sent from my phone. Again, little hack, makes it more personal. Now let's move on to template number 4, which is going to be excess leads and clients. This is awesome for businesses that are generating leads, generating clients for people and customers. And again, we'll go through some of the different scenarios that you can use this in. Potential subject lines for this email template would be: Mark, you want some of my gym leads? Or Mark, I have too many electrician leads, right? So this is a really good curiosity thing. Obviously, you're coming in with value here, and you don't necessarily need to have leads yourself or excess leads or anything like that. You just make it sound like you are, and you can obviously set that up when you talk to the person. So let's go into the body. Hey, I'm getting a ton of inbound inquiries about pool cleaners in Tampa. I don't know where to send them. I'm looking to partner with someone on this fast. Again, a little bit of scarcity here. We're saying fast. And then you ask them a question: can you handle bringing on more business? Again, same thing, just reply with a quick yes, and I will send over my calendar. Sometimes I found that businesses that really want leads and stuff, they're more than happy to just call you up. So the call to action I have in here is, or feel free to just send me your calendar/phone number. I will say this works even if you aren't in a business that's selling leads or clients. Maybe you have a service business that is on a retainer model. What you can do is offer a small, insignificant amount of leads for free, and then convert the contacts into retainers, right? And you only give leads if they commit into full-time customers, and if the leads are good, obviously, right? So like, let's say you are getting pool cleaning leads in Tampa, and you go to existing businesses and say, hey, I have an overflow of leads. I'll give you them, and if the leads are good, I'll give you a couple for free. If the leads are good, you sign up to my service, and I'll send you leads every single week. And that's kind of how this cold email invites them into your retainer model or your pay-per-lead model. And then finally, let's go over probably my favorite cold email template as of late. And I call this the VSL one. VSL standing for video sales letter, or in some cases, people kind of confuse it with webinar, and kind of gray lines where a VSL ends and a webinar begins. But for our purposes, we're just going to stick with VSL. With this, you should definitely use it if you do have this existing video asset. So potential subject lines are like, again, similar. Hey, thought you might like this, or take a peek at how I'm getting 20 pool cleaning leads in Tampa, right? And the same thing is, hey, I've been helping pool cleaners get more leads inside Tampa by implementing my 4-step pool cleaning client generation process. Can I shoot you a video explaining exactly how this works? Again, this is very similar to some of the other ones where you are sending a video. The reason this works a little bit better is because the video that you're sending is a video sales letter. It's not a lead magnet. It's not like an audit. It's a video sales letter that kind of encompasses what you do and the results you get. So let's say your desired results are, I get chiro leads, right? So you're selling chiropractors, or you're getting high ticket clients, right? Those would be some examples. Take a peek at how I'm getting chiro leads with my unique chiro client gen system, or how I'm generating high ticket clients with my unique AI driven whatever, right? So results would be like, hey, take a peek at how I'm helping B2B firms cut 50% of their HR costs using our AI enabled recruiting system. Do you want a video explaining how this AI enabled recruiting system works? Most people will be like, oh yeah. And then again, coming back to over here where you're branding your unique selling mechanism, your unique strategy, your unique process, you can pretty much take anything and brand it in any other way that you want, as long as you're not lying or deceiving, right? So one of the benefits I have here is, hey, I've been helping firms save 24% on their annual accounting costs by implementing the OS bookkeeping system. You might be asking, what is an OS bookkeeping system? It could be literally something like an offshore bookkeeping system. So you literally, like, instead of paying for tier 1 bookkeepers, you just go to countries where HR costs are a little bit lower. Or you're saying, hey, I've been helping chiropractors bring in 5 to 10 new chiropractic clients with my no effort inbound chiro leads framework. Do you want a video of exactly how this works? And those are 5 templates that you can start using right now. If you want to learn how to get more clients for your business, definitely subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.